went to the hospital. The hospital told me that, am I taking the insulin? I told them, no, I'm not taking it. They say, how are you diagnosed with type 1 diabetes and you're not taking the insulin and then your sugar is just perfect?
Yeah.
I said, I don't know. So they wrote me a letter to give to my diabetologist, which I did. All of them came into the office that day to meet me. They're like, they don't know what I did, whatever I am doing.
Yeah.
They don't understand, but I should continue doing it. But they are not going to give me another appointment to come back again.
Now, somebody asked me to clear about Ozempic. Now, Ozempic is a drug that is used for diabetes and it's also used for weight loss in the West. But I'm telling you the truth. You cannot treat dietary diseases using medications. Now, remember this. 5 to 10 years from now, if now 4 out of 5 people are overweight and 2 out of 5 are obese, do your math. What will happen in the next 5 to 10 years? That drug will be a hot cake in Africa. Right now, purchasing that drug is very expensive when you purchase it in cash. But when you use an insurance cover abroad, it is very cheap. Do you know what that means? That means your insurance company is actually setting you up for failure. That drug will be a hot cake in Africa 5 years from now. We will be here. We will be here. I was talking to some boda guys somewhere, and they were having a super argument that, when you have malaria and it has taken long, it will turn to typhoid. Where?
Hello, Doc.
Hello, how are you, Sharon?
Evening. I'm very fine. Thank you very much. Are you?
I'm doing good. Welcome on board. You're live on air.
Okay. So I think I came on your live sometime last year, and I told you that I was scrolling down my YouTube channel and I found your channel,
Yeah.
and I was recently diagnosed of type 1 diabetes at age 33. So I don't know how that was possible. And then I told you all about it, and then I listened to some of the videos you made about changing seed oil, changing your diet, because I was eating more of like carbs and then fruit juice, thinking I was doing good to myself. I didn't know I was killing myself. So
Yeah.
then that was when they diagnosed me of type 1 diabetes, and you were like, that's not possible. How is that possible?
Yeah.
So then after I think they prescribed me some insulin. Then I took them for a month or so. Then I noticed that it's not even working. It's not even bringing the sugar down. Even that it did anything.
Yeah.
So when I came across your channel and I heard that listened to everything you said, and then I had to now change my cooking oil, what I eat. I kept on buying avocados and then buying more vegetables, and then changing my cooking oil also.
Yeah.
And then few months later, I think 2 months later, I found out I was pregnant, and it kept on saying, "Oh, you have to keep reducing this. You have to continue taking this insulin." And then each time I go to my dermatologist, and they kept on saying, "Oh, increase the insulin to so numbers so that either they tell you to take 6 or take 7 or 8." They kept on increasing it, and I stopped taking it after listening to your channel, because I was like, "How can I be taking this? It's not working." And you kept on increasing it for me, like it's not proper.
Yeah.
And then from that time till now, I didn't take any of the insulin, and I kept on going to whatever they are saying. And then, so last month, I went to them and they told me that, I went to the hospital. The hospital told me that, am I taking the insulin? I told them, no, I'm not taking it. They say, how are you diagnosed with type 1 diabetes and you're not taking the insulin and then your sugar is just perfect?
Yeah.
I said, I don't know. So they wrote me a letter to give to my diabetologist, which I did. All of them came into the office that day to meet me. They're like, they don't know what I did, whatever I am doing.
Yeah.
They don't understand, but I should continue doing it. But they are not going to give me another appointment to come back again. Like, they were so angry. You see it in their faces that they don't even want to see you back there anymore. I was like, how is this happening? You
Man.
continue doing whatever you're doing. Okay, since you have healed yourself, okay. It's fine. So
So they actually know you've gotten your healing without their advice,
exactly.
but they don't want to admit
And then,
it.
yeah. So last month, okay, I had a baby last earlier this month, and then they checked my sugar again. They said, "Am I taking the insulin?" I said, "No." They said, "Who is my diabetologist again?" I gave them the person's name.
Yeah.
They're like, "This is not possible because I have been in the hospital now for some time, not taking. Oh, I have type 2 because there is no way
It has just
because
shifted.
type 1 diabetes. He kept on shifting. So for some days now, because I put this app, this stuff they put in your hand to be checking, monitoring your sugar.
Yes.
Like, doc, you can't believe my sugar is not even getting up to. It's not even going. It's like my body is just okay.
But this,
You kept on making me scared when I was saying that, oh, your baby is too big. Your
yeah.
baby is this. I give it to my baby. Nothing. She's just okay.
So these are the same people who
I kept
told you have type 1 diabetes, and then they
I
put you on
kept
insulin.
exactly, which I didn't take after 1 month of listening to what you were saying and changing my diet and everything.
And now
All the insulin they gave me is still in my house now.
you go back and they don't even know what type of diabetes now you have. They are thinking it's actually from type 1 to
Exactly.
type 2.
Mm-hmm.
And
Or pre-diabetic.
I can imagine your face.
Funny.
I can imagine your face and how you felt when you're looking at them, trying to find out solutions in quotes. They're just trying to make up stories and look at you and just
When the
wonder, why are you not on insulin? The big pharma was not happy.
when the doctor came in, he was like, "Oh, are you doing a video?" I said, "I'm not doing a video." He said, "Okay, because we don't do that here. So what is happening is that we don't know. We thought you were taking the insulin."
Yeah.
I said, "But I came here one time and I told you guys that I was not taking this insulin." And next, the doctor then pretended like she didn't hear what I said,
Yeah.
and she kept on saying something like, "Okay, equate it to 14." And I'm pregnant. Like, are you trying to poison me or the baby? Which one of it?
Now they want you to give birth to a very big baby because that's what insulin does to the child.
Oh my goodness.
And then now
And
they'll
they're
tell
not
you
here to help.
now they'll tell you the baby is so big you need a CS. And now they get allowances after doing a CS.
No, I couldn't even eat. Then I was like, each time I eat something, I'll be like, I'll start feeling guilty that I'm poisoning my child because they kept on making, oh, your tummy, baby's tummy is too big.
Yeah.
I gave birth natural, nothing. Everything was okay.
Man, we celebrate you,
So
Sharon.
they are not here to help. I just think they are there to just make their money because, no, I don't think so.
Which country are you from?
I'm, I'm from Nigeria, but I'm
Oh
born in Nigeria.
man. Oh man. Thank you so much for coming through and sharing that. I'm so sure that you've inspired a lot of women
Thank
on
you
this
so
live.
much.
It is so
Thank you so
amazing.
much. You don't know how helpful you have been to me and my husband. Like he's something
Man.
nah.
Man, thank you so much
The
for being
fasting,
kind.
the intermittent fasting,
Yeah.
the eating healthy, the eggs of the thing about eating more of eggs, avocados, like changing your cooking. Doctor, thank you so much. That's the only thing I can say. Just thank you so much.
May God keep you
That is
safe.
how you really helped me.
May
Thank
God, may
you.
God give you the health that you deserve so that you can raise your children to become the best
Amen.
that this world has ever provided. So thank you so much for coming through.
Amen. Thank you
Ooh.
so much.
Ooh. Ooh. As you keep on saying on my comment section, you are wrong. Huh? You deserve to be jailed. As you keep on saying those things, people are getting their lives in order. People are blessing us for getting their lives back. Do you know how expensive healthcare is? Do you know somebody who is diabetic takes one tablet, costs 30 shillings in Kenya, 30 Kenya shillings, one tablet. And that tablet is morning and evening. That is 60 shillings. That is just one type of drug. They have 4 on their prescription. That is amounting to about, let's say, 200 shillings every day. Multiply that by 30 days. How much is that? How much is that? 200 times 30. That is 6,000 shillings every month. 6,000 shillings every month. You have not catered for anything else, just a prescription. So imagine giving a doctor 6,000 shillings every month without consultation, without nothing. It's just pap 6,000. He's even sure you're coming back tomorrow. He can even write you drugs for 3 months, knowing you will still come back here. My friends, my friends, there is no information that I've not put up on my YouTube channel. For chronic conditions, I have done due diligence. There is so much information on my YouTube channel, and don't be lazy. Don't be lazy. Find this information. It's there. You just don't want to find it because you're lazy and you actually, most people love their hell. I realized when you charge people, they see value. That is one. Number two, most people love being in hell. They don't want to get out of hell. Most people love being in hell. When you try to bring them out of hell, it becomes chaotic. It becomes chaotic. So you just want to be there. When I tell you to change your cooking oil from the liquid oils, the vegetable oils to ghee, you're the first one to tell me ghee is very expensive, but your prescription costs 6,000. You cannot take 6 tins of ghee in a month. You can't. Ghee costs 1,000. Out of your 6,000 from that prescription, you cannot take 6 tins of ghee. Kwani, how much ghee are you drinking? You will never take that much of ghee. You will never. When I just tell you to limit your budget, you can replace seed oils with ghee. You can replace that sugar with sweet potatoes. You can replace that sugar with salt. How expensive is that? Your shopping basket is already full of unhealthy foods, but you don't want to clear those unhealthy foods. You think I'm actually telling you to add the healthy foods on top of that basket that has unhealthy foods. No, that is not true. Where can I get KCC in Nairobi? People will tell you silver, where you can get that. But it's in the supermarkets, only that it's hidden. You will need some time to find it. And there was a time ghee disappeared. And I think that was an intentional move from the food industry. So they just hide the ghee. This is what they do. They will hide the healthy fats so that you get access to the unhealthy fats. So they will buy off the ghee from the supermarkets and then they hide it. Now you don't have an option. And because you are so quick and you are so irrational and emotional, you'll say, even ghee is not available. Let me just take this. And that's how you end up getting back to where you started. So how is it possible? They actually told us that the reason why ghee is not available is because there was a drought. Now there was a drought, yes, but pasteurized milk was still in the market, but no ghee. There was a drought, yes. A drought is present. We still have sausages and smokies. Ah, but no red meat. Are you getting these stories? So there was a drought, but crops or maize did not suffer the drought. Sunflower did not suffer the drought. So we don't have ghee, but we have seed oils. We have sunflower oil. What is it doing here? If there was a drought, we expect there were no sunflower and then there were no cattle. So how is it possible that the animal fat is not available, but there is availability of the seed oils? Yet the drought affected all animals and all crops equally. My friends, my friends, this is the same thing that is happening. That maize is rotting in the cereal boards, but there's always cornstarch available on the supermarket shelves in form of ugali flour. Doc, this ghee in plastic tins, is it genuinely really? No. Anything in plastic container, including olive oil, run away from it, including SCV. I realized that when we started preaching this, they came up with that extra virgin olive oil, then written on pure and natural, 100% natural, and it's in a plastic container. Run, my friend, run, my friend. Don't buy that nonsense. There is no way a seed oil company or a soap producing company can make healthy foods. No way. So yeah, thank you so much for sharing your stories. They are very interesting. Trust me. You make my job easy. You make my job interesting. You make it even fun to be here. Yes, Kombati.
Yeah, hi. I just wanna talk about my story. So one time I went to go see my doctor, and she she told me I had like diabetes, something like that, because I did like a blood draw, and my A1C was like an 8,
Yeah.
and she prescribed me like a metformin and jaundice, something like that. But I know like almost like a those side effect of stuff, and I never took like a those medications by. I would do like I would just follow like in my diet or that, like I take my diet, something like that. And I went back 2 months after, and she was very happy. And I went again, I go draw my blood on that, and she find out like my A1C was a drop to six, something like that. And she asked me, "Are you taking like your metformin on the top?" Is very good. I never take that medication. I just change like my diet. So like whatever you say is true. And
And
I believe like wow,
it is it is so it is it is so amusing that in this century, doctors still believe drugs can help you heal diabetes and hypertension. Like they are so much advocating for these drugs more than they advocate for nutrition. And this is the crime because actually medicine, the medical syllabus, 20% of it is nutrition. That is a crime because I think nutrition is the backbone of healthcare.
yeah,
So how we end up getting these doctors advocating for medicines instead of advocating for healthy diets, I don't even understand. Imagine how you as a desperate patient, you're going to your doctor, you're hoping that they'll give you solutions to your disease, but they give you solutions to your symptoms. If you have malaria, you go to a hospital, you get diagnosed of that malaria, then you had a headache. Do you think I'm supposed to give you an anti-malarial to cure malaria and then the headache disappears? Or do you think I'm supposed to give you paracetamol to cure the headache? To cure the headache as malaria establishes itself. I'm thinking if I was supposed to heal you from malaria, I'm supposed to give you an anti-malarial. And then once we heal malaria, the symptoms of malaria disappear. But why is it that in chronic conditions, doctors focus on symptoms? Where did we go wrong? That we only think medicines. Take yourselves 3 generations or even one generation back. How did they treat these conditions? All these new drugs that are coming in, all these new combinations of drugs are recent. Take yourself one generation back, about 30 to 40 years back. Where was this diabetes? Now, diabetes nutrition guidelines were introduced in Africa in 1977. And ever since, obesity just shot, diabetes and hypertension, all these cases just shot up from 1977. So take yourself back from 1977 backwards. What was happening? Take yourself back when people are using animal fats, and then the company that was making seed oils started introducing seed oils as they blamed the animal fat for causing cholesterol that clogs arteries. And then now we forgot about our saturated animal fats and we got into the seed oils. Now allow me to also market our fermented cabbage. You have the best fermented cabbages ever, and they are in Nairobi. So those people who are saying, where are you? Where are they? Where can I pick it? Pick those cabbages from Imenti House and I'll give you the contact for that. Order those cabbages. Actually, the contact that is for the office contact for consultations, that is the same contact you can order from and pick up your cabbages from Imenti House. That is the pickup point in Nairobi. Very, very good cabbages. I hope you can see this. Most of you who are on YouTube can see that, but most of you who are on TikTok, you can't see that. This is fermented cabbage. Super awesome. It's a very good product. So make sure you grab yourself one. As you enjoy it, learn to make your own also. But that is the best product to fix your gut. Stop lying to yourself about the milk, the yogurts that have sugar. Fasting, fermented cabbage, and cabbage juice are the best detox. Use that.